About to go home. It's at night. I can't turn the light on, but it's ain't like the bug. Sorry you ain't see my mug, but I'm about to drive home. And that's that. That's that. Yeah. What's up, though? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Yeah. Yeah, I'm warm in my car. Take this hour drive. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to remain a little safe. Keeps snowing here, like, you know what I mean? I'm either in Cleveland or Canton. I'm finding that the weather's really crazy. Like it'll drop so many degrees in a matter of an hour. It's crazy. I've never seen nothing like this. But I just had to be careful, you know what I'm saying? I need tires. You know what I'm saying? Somebody help me out, send me some tires for a Bronco. You know what I mean? I'm in Canton, Ohio. Y'all got some cheap tires. Just send me four brand new ones. I accept them. Christmas just was over. You know what I mean? Yeah, I just gotta drive carefully and all that stuff. You know. Crazy, I gotta sit up on here and have to be all super quiet. Can't play no music because they want copyrights to everything, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I gotta get myself together. I gotta get me a little job or something like that. So I can start you know what I'm saying, saving some income and you know, get my life together. That's it. I need a little job, give me some extra money. This disability pension isn't working out. You know what I mean? They only send it out every so often, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's a way now. I see what people talk about, you know, living off a disability pension. Now, even though you don't have to go nowhere, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got more money going out than you got coming in. You know, you waiting a whole month again before dropping on your date when your disability come in. You know what I mean? You know, it's just you know, I know everybody's is the same. You know, you got 30 days or somewhat. You know what I mean, going in, but in the month, you know, somewhere a couple of weeks, one, second, third week or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard. You know what I'm saying? Living off a pension. I don't care what it is. Especially when you're used to working. You know what I'm saying? What's going on, Jordan Rico? Hello, how you doing? I'm probably going to not be seeing everybody's name. Forgive me because I'm driving and it's dark out here and a little icy. You know what I mean? But hello to everybody. Keep me safe. How are you? How are you all? Yo, what's up, y'all? You know what I mean? Give me some likes. There we go. We got some hearts, you know what I'm saying? Some subscribes, you know what I mean? Sorry I can't read everybody's name and everything, but definitely stay on with me and we can talk about some stuff. Ask me a few questions. I wish this actually talked and I can actually hear the messages you guys are texting. But hey, y'all about to have a new year, 26. You know what I'm saying? It's Ant Like the Bug. Thank y'all. Appreciate y'all time for stopping. Subscribe. That'd be a gift for me. You know what I mean? So I appreciate the gifts of subscription. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. Yes, good luck for you too as well. Yeah. So it's Ant Like the Bug. I just left school. I go to Ohio Media School. I started out going for voiceover, but it's a radio TV broadcasting what they teaching. You know what I mean? Appreciate that. Appreciate. So, you know, my old ass decided I'm going to go back to school for learn something different. You know what I mean? And I'm learning, you know what I mean? Learning how to act a little bit, learning how to do commercials, learning how to do audio editing and visual editing. You know what I'm saying? So it's getting me to, you know, work with stuff that, you know what I mean, is that's AI. You know what I mean? Let me just say, the most common type for this problem are those of other types that have. What's that? Frango, cancel, you cancel. Yeah. I like that. I like that little quote. Parker Perry, what's up? Monkey Wrench, stay safe, good appreciation. Mix, U89, let me see. Amula Shawari, thank you. What's up? Mix Shoe, Jordan Rice. You know what I mean? Appreciate all of you guys saying something, you know. Subscribe, you know what I mean? Stick around, check out my page. You ain't like the bug. You know, you got Ron's opinion, no matter out the pit. Sackcloth Queen, we are part of OG Network. We got top to bottom products. We trying to do something. Beautiful thing to learn something new. Yeah. Oh yeah. Top to bottom. Yes it is. Top to bottom. I'm gonna learn to do a commercial. You know what I mean? I'm gonna learn to do a commercial. I'm at the you know, do some packaging commercials and how y'all, you know, do it. So I'll talk to y'all about that later, you know what I mean? Give everybody like the bug 26 would be my code. You know what I'm saying? And so y'all can order up to $35 with a 15% discount. You know what I mean? But I get all that to y'all, you know what I'm saying? So y'all can, you know, fathom. Once I start lining it up, you know what I mean? But this ain't like the bug, y'all. Subscribe, please, you know what I'm saying? Get me up in the lineup, you know what I mean? We got the OG Network coming up with a couple of slots for on Fridays. The Fracker Show, 12 p.m. Philly Talk Monday. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, give me a vibe, y'all. I am driving, so you know what I'm saying. I'm trying not to look down because up here these roads is got a little snow on, a little icy up here in Canton, Ohio. I'm in Cleveland now, on my way home. You know what I mean? So I gotta watch the roads very carefully. Be very careful because the degrees is down to 20 degrees. You know what I mean? It just dropped 9 degrees. It just dropped 9 degrees in the moment in the beginning. When I got in the car, it said 29. Now it say 20. You know what I mean? On the way up here, it probably was like 30 something degrees. You know what I mean? But I'm just trying to get home safely. You know what I mean? Stick around, help me out. Subscribe. Yeah. Be on there bugging. You know what I mean? I just be having the fun, you know what I mean? Doing it in their life and check out my life. Let me say, oh yeah. Check out my life. You know what I mean? You might be doing the same life. You know, but yeah, going to school is definitely a different experience. You know what I mean? Sitting in there for 4 hours, you know, learning, trying to get hands-on training, hands-on, you know, trying to learn how to act, trying to, you know, you're doing it over and over and trying to remember your parts. You know what I'm saying? Trying to create a scene that looks believable. You know what I mean? Everybody has to be on the court, you know what I mean? So you got to match, you know what I'm saying? You got to match the energy all up on set. You know, you might be talking, you might be having to put your arm on somebody's shoulder, you know what I mean? Your arm on their leg, you know what I mean? Just kind of stuff you got to interact as if you really know each other. You know what I mean? So kind of get into the craft of, you know, acting, which I learned with a movie that I was involved with. And some of the actors is one of some of the things that they talked about. You know what I'm saying? Getting into the mode of acting. So yeah, so I'm just on here, you know. I just had to jump on here because I needed somebody on here on my live for safety. So y'all be like, hey, something happened to this guy, like y'all was able to see it. You know what I mean? But I'm keeping my eyes on the road. You know what I mean? Especially until I get to drier roads. You know what I mean? But I appreciate that y'all know riding, you know what I'm saying? Wave at me, subscribe, put some likes, some hearts. You know what I mean? Check out my page. You know what I mean? I'm just keep trying to be continuous, a little bit more consistent about jumping on here. You know what I mean? But with y'all help, I appreciate it. Appreciate it. Tell me what I can do to change. Tell me what I ain't gonna change. You right. I ain't gonna change. I ain't say that. But, you know, give me some content. Something to talk about, because, you know, all this is all about life. All this is all about life, trying to enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? Because we got a lot of struggles in our life. You know, a lot of obstacles in between. A lot of people in between them obstacles. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's her name? Shikari. You know what I mean? You know, I watch her run, man. That girl can run. You know what I mean? I hope I ain't messing her name up. She might run over and beat me up, but you know what I mean? I watch that girl. Her face is serious. She's all about business. You know what I'm saying? You know, so I like that about her. So, you know, I need that same type of ambition and same type of power in me to drive. You know what I mean? I'm going to win. You know what I mean? That's what I'm working on winning. Going to school, I'm learning something different. I'm learning what I have already. I'm learning how to use it, learning how to use my voice, learn how to use a little bit of intelligence, a little ingenuity and talent. He says, past your bedtime. Nah, stick around. Watch me. Nah, but if it's past your bedtime, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead, go to bed. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got nobody watching me now. But, you know, have sleepful dreams and have a happy New Year to wake up. Oh, no, this ain't New Year's Eve yet. Tomorrow is New Year's Eve. In a few hours, it'll be New Year's Eve. You know what I'm saying? But I'm learning. I'm going to do some top to bottom commercials. That's what I'm going to do. But get some top to bottom commercials, organic products, and candles. So, you know, I can give y'all my code. Y'all can get into it, get some discounts, you know what I'm saying? And then look good at the same time. Great idea. Yeah. That's what I'm going to do. You know, I might have to try to use my voice. You know what I mean? Probably put some music behind it. You know what I mean? Find the right words to say, right literature to actually repeat, say it in a certain way that's inviting to the public. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, I'm like almost ran the light, y'all, because it's a little icy out here. I was slipping a little bit. What's up, Barry White? He said, how bad got the Barry White? What's up out the pit? I just noticed you was there. Salute you too, brother. It's just y'all two. Hope I got a couple of subscribers that jumped on. I'm at a light right now, so you know what I mean? I'm able to look down and read real quick. Auntie up at the tent, girl, you living on the edge. Yeah, she up there. This is, oh no, it's Tuesday. I thought it was about to say it's Wednesday. Yeah, she started laughing. Yes. So yeah, I'm going to definitely start working on a commercial, because it's funny because they asked me to work on a commercial and I was going to do the library. And I went to the library, I started recording, but of course everybody was at the library that day that made it difficult to record. So in order to record, I had to turn around and borrow the camera again, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure I am with one eye open, yeah. So yeah, I turned around and was like, I didn't get a good proper recording. So I said, you know what? I know what I'll do. I'll do a top to bottom commercial. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'll do. So I said that would be better for me to turn around and do. And I wish I'd have thought about that in the beginning, you know what I mean? Send me the box and everything open, but you know, I ain't have enough video, phone and stuff like that. And I wasn't thinking about it then, you know what I mean? But yeah, I'm going to try to do it with you know, some of the things that y'all might have sent, some pictures, and I still got my box, so I probably, you know what I'm saying, run it to do, because all it is a bunch of editing and media work, you know what I'm saying? That's what you find out, you know. Yeah, I'm trying to be real careful out here because it's already a freezing temperatures for the ground. You know what I'm saying? To the 8, huh? To the B, T to the B. Yeah, T to the B. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, top to bottom. Yeah, I might do something, you know what I'm saying, to play around with. Of course, I'm gonna send it to y'all first so y'all can check it out. You know. Yeah, but I wish I would have actually thought about that project. Like, that would have been perfect. You know what I'm saying? That would have been perfect. But I was like, you know, I was so intrigued at the library that they had up here. You know what I'm saying? Not saying I still won't think I won't try to do that. I might still try to do that anyway. It's a free library. Like, why not? You know what I mean? Like, they got 3D printer in there. They got, what you call presses. Like, you know, you're doing shirts and stuff like that. Heat press, broderie machines, button machines. They got lamination machines, print, like you can make your own posters. They got embroidery, sewing. What else they got in there? Oh, you can take your videotapes, DVDs, anything, and put it on on a drive. They let you. They got like a production station that you can, you know, put your CDs, cassette tapes, and all that kinds of movie. These all them joints from Beta to VHS. You know what I mean? So they can have it so you can put it on some kind of drive. What's up, Sackcloth Queen? What up, miss? What's up, you ladies? Hello, ladies. How are you doing? So, yeah, I gotta, so I'm trying to be on the set. I try to play around with some voices and stuff like that. I'll be willing to do it. So I'm like, if I'm not good at the media computer stuff, then I might as well do the acting stuff because I ain't scared to do it. I mean, only thing I have a problem with is memory. You know what I mean? But I ain't scared to have some fun. Because that's what it is. It's really like having fun. Like the grown ass is really having fun in school. You know what I'm saying? You know, they try to tell you keep it down. You know what I'm saying? Little things you can't do in class. Like eat in class. You can't eat in class, y'all. That's still necessary, you know what I mean? And now I see what it does. It disrupts the teacher from teaching, you know, hearing you digging in the bag for your chips or something like that, belching and everything else, you know what I mean? Trying to talk, got food falling out your mouth, can't hear what they saying, leaving in the mess. So I see why they say that, you know? But yeah, but it's actually, like I said, it feels good to go to school. You know what I'm saying? It's a little rough. Like this week, we only had to go one day this week, but then we'll probably do a, oh no, we ain't gonna do no, dang, I thought we was gonna do online, but I guess we ain't. So we don't really come back till Tuesday. But hopefully, I'm hoping that I should be able to link up with somebody to try to work on some things. Matter of fact, I think they open tomorrow during the day, and then they might be open Friday. You know, like being that we the night class, they might have told us we till Tuesday. But I might turn around, try to sneak in there and do some other things, you know, finish up some work. Because I haven't been able to do stuff because I was online and I kind of came to the class late. But all I want to do is make sure I finish my projects, whether they on time or not. I want to make sure I finish them. You know what I'm saying? But I'm learning. I'm definitely learning. What did I say? It's an adjustment. But I'm sure it's worth it. Yes, it is. Yes, it's going to be worth it because I'm actually talking to people that's doing it. I had a real thorough discussion with one of the guys, you know what I'm saying? He looked like he around my age, you know what I'm saying? He, you know, but he's a teacher there. So, you know, I think that's really thorough. So once again, he wasn't my teacher particularly. Me and him just was outside talking out in the lobby. So like the next time I see him, I can be like, yo, man, you know, I wanted to try some stuff out. Would you mind helping me? I'll meet you up here early or something, you know, we get some credit. You know what I mean? You might want to make the work on some stuff with some credit, you know, once I get to be good at it or something, you know. Oh shit. I ain't like that little bit of movement in my wheels. But yeah, this is like I said, y'all, it's a little rough out here. I need some snow tires, y'all. I need some new tires, yo. I don't ran them joints. Damn. I'm about to put some bunch of rubber bands around my wheels. You know what I mean? Make my own treads. Roll a rubber band around, flip it around, so make some grips, some swirls up in it. Get some big ass rubber bands for backup. Yeah. But yeah, right. I said right now. I'm just trying to get through, get on this road. That's it. I'm trying to get on this road and get home safely. You know what I'm saying? Snow dropping. Yeah, the snow dropping. It's dropping slow though. You know what I mean? But yeah, I will say, some snow tires. Yeah, you need some snow tires in Ohio. You definitely need them in there. These streets out here wear the tire out because they not all, you know, I'm saying it's the roads aren't too good out here. So a lot of the tires tear your damn tires up anyway. You know what I mean? So they're eating that. But I've been all over the place though, running back and forth to Philly, Virginia, Ohio. You know what I mean? That friend, she does Uber. So yeah, it be, you know, kind of be doing it, but I'm had to get on working on it so I can start getting my, you know what I'm saying, my car together. You know what I mean? For safety. But yeah, but I definitely have to be very careful out here because it don't matter. Your snow tires don't work on ice. You know, that's what people be thinking. They be like, yeah, I'm gonna get some snow. Like I need sleds on my truck right now. You know what I mean? But, I mean, it helps, you know, but like I said, up here, these roads, they really do salt them pretty good. They take care of these roads up here. Like, I get a lot of wet Like it even be wet during the when it's under the freezing temperatures. I don't know how they get it to do that, but yeah, I mean the snow be wet. As long as you can hear a noise, you know you cool. You know, you stop hearing stuff, that's the problem. You know what I mean? Now right here, I think I got a lot more snow and all in between. So, you know, I got a little bit of traction. But like when it come on ice or something slippery, yeah, but I definitely gotta start working on that. Because I might not be able to travel up here for a little bit until I get it all together. But right now I'm trying to get all the acting part of I can do the physical part. Because I'm not that good on the computers. So to try to go there and get the physical part out the way is necessary for me right now. You know what I mean? And the more I learn, the easier it is. I can be like, yo, out the pit. Like I thought I could learn off this Chromebook, but it was saying on the computer you could turn around and order the Adobe Express. But I don't want to order nothing when it's not going to be right. So I really had to work on really getting the computer. But it's cool because now I got a brand new notebook, Chromebook. I can work with it and learn some different stuff on it. Probably put my information in it. Use that as my drive. You know what I'm saying? I can use that as my hard drive. Use my my notebook as a hard drive, and you know, fooling with certain stuff. You know, start sending it to my email. You know, little things like that. And then I start and I had to work on trying to get me a laptop. You know, maybe I could do my voice. No, I can't do my voice on there without the audio joint. You know what I'm saying? But I do got a sound card, so I might be able to use a sound card and at least put my audio on there. You know what I'm saying? And then kind of master it down with something else. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'll figure it out. It's always a way. You know what I mean? Sometimes people didn't have money and stuff to do stuff that we did it. It's like I used to have VCR, DVD, and I figured out some stuff and been able to put my voice over top of movies, you know, dubbing and stuff like that. Like, you know, we did it. Hey, niggas, we got ingenuity. You know what I'm saying? We got ingenuity. You got to use ingenuity to turn around and do half of these things, you know? I don't know where they supposed to go, right? Ain't that their green light? I'm gonna go. Alright, I'm gonna go anyway. Alright, that should be cool. You had to make sure the people behind me aren't, I mean, people on that, because they were supposed to turn. One's supposed to be me. They were supposed to, it was supposed to be them that did that, you know what I mean? But yeah, right now I'm almost on the highway road. That's what I want before I feel a little bit comfortable. You know what I mean? Driving right now, I feel like I just gotta really keep my eyes on it and see like how the road is actually handling. Look like it's some trucks on the other side. You know what I mean? They might come down this side. I might have to let them come through. You know what I mean? Yeah, but they might have been up this way already, but I don't hear no salt or nothing hitting my car. So let me see a lot of little sparkly things, but let me bring my brakes down. I'm about to come up to a light. So I don't want to slip and slide into nobody. So yeah. So I got my little nervous right now, y'all. But yeah, like and subscribe, share it. You know what I mean? Share it because it's big enough to share. I'm big enough to share. You know what I mean? Check out some of my lives, some of my videos, some of my reaction videos. You know what I'm saying? I got to put some more out. I think I'm gonna work on something tomorrow. You know what I mean? Yeah, I got little things in mind. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't have some content. Like I said, I'm unscripted, but yeah, subscribe, y'all. I need it. I always need it. I always need that. Y'all can't do nothing else. Can't give me no money. Can't touch me. Can't, give me something. Let me subscribe. It doesn't take much. Press the button. Even if you don't like it, press the button hard. Punch that jump. Punch subscribe. You ain't got to push it. Punch it. Show you mad. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe. I see that on there. Double tap. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I just started learning about that double tap. I was trying to do that on somebody. I'm like, what they mean double tap? And then I'm like, oh, all right, I got this. See, a lot of stuff you start learning once you get on here. I was like, what do you mean double tap? Like, I just pressed like. I'm like, I did that. Like, what they talking about? I just double tapped and the thumb keep going keep going away. And then I'm like, oh, or the movie or the actual video stop and all that kinds of stuff. So, yeah, I'm getting used to it, y'all. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, check out Sackcloth Queen. Check out the Pit. Check out Top to Bottom. Check out Ron's Opinion Don't Matter. Check out Firearm Fridays. Check out Sunday's Fracker Show, 12 p.m. Philly Talk on Mondays. We got Top to Bottom shows, too, to come out. You got Fattatula. You got reaction videos, things like that. Out the Pit. He got a bunch of reaction videos and his life and nature and stuff like that. Him and Sackcloth Queen. Yeah, I like they vibe. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get Chopper up on here. AK, that's one of our little queen for the Fracker Show. You know what I mean? Man, her going to try to come up with a little talk, John. Man, Out the Pit. We might actually do one together. You know, grown folks. You know what I'm saying? Grown folks is definitely, you know, we've been through some stuff in our lives, you know, to talk about. We share it as a family anyway, so we might as well get on there on another vibe. We might as well just take over the whole LG network till we can come with some other people. You know what I mean? Conversation, maybe they don't know what to talk about. Maybe we could draw them in to talk about it. You know what I mean? Mental illness, any type of stuff. Anything. We all need each other, yo. Yeah. We all need each other. Chopper style, that's right. Yeah, I think I'm all right over here. I'm about to put some air in this joint. Yeah, okay, I'm stopping all right. Yeah, it look like the road's a lot clearer over there, so it look like I might be all right. You know? I might be all right. Yeah, I'm just trying to be careful with this junk. Yeah, it's really, like I said, the temperatures dropped, y'all. Listen, they was 60 something, and they dropped down to 20 something, like in a matter of a few hours. I remember leaving at my school at 50. It was 57 degrees. By the time I got to home, within an hour, it was down to 28, y'all. I was like, what the hell? I was like, man, this is crazy. So yeah, it definitely it's a difference. Y'all give me a little minute. I gotta handle some business. Y'all want to hold, you can hold. Them not. You know what I'm saying? I gotta do this little business, but I'll be right back with y'all. He said like dropping a rock. Right. Yeah. So y'all give me a second. I got you. Yeah. Oh, I got some. Yeah. Oh, I got some hundreds. Oh, I wish that was money. And what y'all doing up anyway? He said, Auntie, what you doing up? Will Aunt be picking up now? I'm putting some air in my tire, man. Ain't nobody out this late. I ain't got no money to pick up in anyway. Ain't no dispensaries open. But yeah, I'm just up here lifing. Gotta put some air in my tire. Make sure that I'm good. Make sure I got some good traction. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody out here, so, you know what I mean? Ain't nobody gonna bother me out the pit. Ain't nobody walking up on me talking about, you got any money? I don't have none of that going on. This is too cold. That boy home. That boy in the house. He up in the house right now. Hold up. Yeah, so. Almost done. See, I make sure I'm good because air been loosening out this tire all the time from all these movements. Yeah. All right, I'm coming back. I'm coming back. I don't know if y'all heard my mouth. Can y'all hear my mouth out there? Oh, it said it's muted? Oh, shit. Hold on. I'm back. It's still muted? Oh, y'all ain't get back on there yet. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I'm still muted? You still can't hear me? I had to get up. I had to do it. I don't know what happened. Like, I just stepped away from the car because I was trying to put air in it, but I thought I was hollering. I thought y'all can hear me. But if you can hear me, say something somehow. Put a clap of hands or something. I see somebody on there. I guess they creeping me. You creeping me out. You're creeping me out. Say something. Say something. It's like somebody in a dark room and somebody on the other side of the room and they not telling you they in the room. So just let me know if y'all can hear me. Now I got two people on it. One of y'all let me know y'all can hear me. I don't know too many people trying to creep me. I said it's like being in a dark room and somebody over there and they ain't saying, but you hear them over there moving. It's all good. They ain't gonna never stop me. You know what I'm saying? I'm on my way home anyway. You know what I mean? So hopefully if something happens, whoever it is, you know, you call paramedics to come help a bro out. You know what I mean? Oh, tire pressure. All right, let's see where I'm at. Yeah, let's see where I'm at first. Okay, yeah, I'm pretty cool. Yeah, I got pretty cool tire pressure. I had to put some air in here because it when it gets really cold and starts snatching that air out of there. You know what I mean? I don't know why I can't be skinny after cold weather. The same way it take out all the air out my tire, why I can't be a little skinny in the winter? Why not pass gas and be able to lose gas or something like that? You know what I'm saying? When it get real cold. How come that don't happen to people? You know, I get smaller in the winter. We get bigger in the winter. We start eating. Get too comfortable at home. You know what I'm saying? I'm a grown man with wearing mittens. Damn, I didn't even know my. Oh, okay. I can drive now. I got green light. I hope they doing. Is they doing a U-turn for the salt? Oh no, I thought he's about to turn, yo. Oh, that's corny as shit. I think he's about to turn. Oh no. Hold up. Is this salt? I don't know if there's salt on the ground. I know when I turn into this road or whatever, it still look like it's a little, like it needs some work. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to go to a little cheap tire place pretty soon, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead, give me some tires, get started. I mean, even if they cheap or something like that, just get me, you know, for a couple months so I can get it together and then, you know, throw some alignment. Because this snow gonna be crazy, so it ain't gonna, I ain't gonna go nowhere. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get the one tire that I do got that's good, figure that one out, and then just get another one and start working a little at a time. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get me a little part-time job so I can start putting some things together, putting my car together. You know what I'm saying? Trying to keep it. I mean, try to see if I can get myself together before this summer up. As the summer comes, because I want to get both of my cars running. I really like driving my other car during the summer, and I'd rather drive this during the winter. That's what I want to do. So hopefully this next summer, you know what I mean, it'll allow me to drive the other car for in-town stuff, and then drive my truck for when I'm out of town, snow days like this, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I don't know. There ain't enough salt out here for me. I see them buzzing by me, but I don't play no games. You know what I mean? You got trucks out here and stuff, but I ain't see the salt truck. I'm surreal. I don't hear no salt hitting my car. But I will say the roads is wet, so they might have had salted. But I'm cool. I'm doing what I'm doing, me. Definitely doing me. But yeah, subscribe, y'all. Subscribe, please. Yeah. Hey, listen, man, motherfucker, I don't give a fuck if you got your flashes on. You better go the fuck around, pussy. You know what I'm saying? It's icy out here. I'm sorry, y'all gotta hear my lane. But he flashing his lights like I'm gonna move faster. You know, it's 3 motherfucking lanes out here. You hit me, I'm insured, dog. I ain't gonna worry. You gonna hit me from the back. I'm not speeding the fuck up. Yo, this nigga tripping. He really tripping. I don't know, but yeah, I'm chilling, y'all. I ain't even trying to be doing this shit. I'm not speeding up for no fucking body. What the fuck is wrong with him? Dumbass, I hope he wound up in a fucking puddle. In a river some fucking way. Excuse me, y'all. Because it was unnecessary for him to be trying to flash me. But now I'm getting the lane as he go up, though. You know what I mean? Now they're like, it's a little driver. Listen, I don't trust this shit. I don't. So I can turn around and see that that it's a little dry. Now it look like it's not too bad. All right, let me see. I feel like I'm on the good path of the road. Yeah, all right, now I might be all right. But yeah, boy was rushing me. He was really flashing. He was really flashing his light behind me like I was gonna move any faster. Don't nobody drive my car but me. You can't get behind me and think I'm gonna move faster because you got behind me. There's 3 other lanes for you to get in. You tripping. You can't drive my car. You know, ain't that crazy when people try to drive your car, you in it, and they trying to force you to do something they want you to do? Like, I'm not doing that. You know what I mean? Yeah. Now I can pick up a little bit of speed because, like I said, the ground was it was icy. You got black ice out here, so you gotta really be careful how you move. You know what I mean? I can't see what's there, so I gotta take my time. You know what I mean? Because when you turning and stuff like that, and you're on the road, you really gotta take your time. So you know what I mean? The ground is 18 degrees. So you gotta think about, you gotta take that shit in consideration. You know what I'm saying? I'm not, I ain't never had to ride on the ground like this kind of weather. It's all new to me. So it's like, oh, no, I can't be speeding like that. Can anybody hear me? You back? Yeah, you can hear me? All right, bet. You said I'm getting back. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, man, I can't be speeding out here in these roads, man. I mean, it looked like they okay, but you know, as long as I see the ground got wet, okay, yeah, and I see the spraying. All right, if I see the spraying on the ground, that let me know that I can move a little differently. Yeah, we hear you. That's what's up. That's what's up. Thanks for them hundreds. Thanks for them likes and subscribe. Yeah, I'll depend. Listen, Santa Claus Queen, how y'all doing? Yo, you ever had somebody while you on live or something, and it's like you see one person, so you asking that one person because you know they there, so you asking that person a question, but it's like being in a dark room with the lights turned out and somebody else in the room with you, and you hear them, but you can't see them. That's how it is on live. I'm up there asking people, can they hear me, but they were just sitting in the background, wouldn't answer me. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, y'all being a creep. You know what I mean? That's probably, you know, somebody that I know that's doing it, you know what I mean? But I'm like, shit, I don't care. I mean, if you're gonna watch me, talk to me. You know what I mean? You like somebody sitting in a room like, you know, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I'm just saying. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna start getting on the live a little bit more often. You know what I'm saying? Try to see what I could build, because I have been talking to a lot of kids lately, and you know, kids. You know, it's sad because I get a lot of kids talking to me. I'm like, where are your parents? You know what I'm saying? Where are your parents at? You know what I mean? But I can roll with them, because you know how I look at when I had a job, I couldn't pay a lot of attention to my kids and my family. You know what I mean? What do you say? Either love me or leave me alone, Jay-Z. Yeah, right. or damn, who had that joint? Damn, what's the name of the boss? Brand Nubian. Either love me or leave me alone. Either love me or leave me alone. Yeah, that's how it is. That's exactly how it is. Yeah. But yeah, so I'm trying to start building some different content, man. Like I said, if it be the kids, man, you know, Marty love the kids. Nah, but I do. But like I said, I see them on there, you know what I mean? And it's be funny some of the things that they need. The color of the number 77? Oh, the color of number 7. I don't know what the hell that is. And so be ready for the roast sessions with me and RB, man. All right, where is that? What's that gonna be on? You gonna tell me about it, man? I don't know if I can do that, John. I'm send me the site though. I see what's up. I might try it. You know what I mean? I don't care if somebody roasts me shit, or maybe I can't roast them back. I try it. You know what I mean? I don't be really thinking I'd be funny. I ain't even gonna lie. I don't think I'd be funny, but I shoot for it. Why not? You get one time in life. You know what I mean? People go up there, what's that, American Idol, and try to sing and can't sing and stuff like that. Hey, man, listen. Man, you know, bad publicity is good publicity. So maybe I'll go in there and have somebody roast the shit out of me. And they be like, yo, you heard what he said about the bull? Ain't like the bug. And then y'all can laugh at me. OG said the funny. No, he ain't saying. I'm funny to him. You know what I mean? I make OG laugh. You know what I'm saying? We can know, but you know we ain't had no money, so that's all we had to do was sit outside and laugh about shit. You know what I mean? Step God energy. Yeah, I mean, listen, man, I don't even know where that came from, bro. It was like he gave it to me. You know what I mean? When he came at me like that, he gave it to me. Oh, thank you, man. Thank you. Y'all funny too to me. So, you know what I mean? I'll depend. You be funny, yo. You be funny. I know you be keeping sackcloth queen, you know what I'm saying, laughing. That's why she stayed married to you. She like laughing. She like, my baby funny. My baby make you laugh. That's what make a relationship. Nobody want to be with no miserable ass man or miserable ass women. Some women don't even want to laugh. They don't want to smile. Everybody all mean-lipped. The joke be funny. They don't even want to laugh. You know, I got a friend like that too. She'll sit out on the side and be thinking like, and all of a sudden she'll tell me like, oh, that was funny. And she'll laugh about some stuff. But you don't never want to laugh and be funny like when I'm there. But you'll sit outside of me and be like, oh, yo, he funny. I heard her laugh at a couple of jokes and I'm like, she like, who said that? I'm like, yeah, it's somebody else. You know what I'm saying? He just don't even want to laugh at, you know, my jokes because me. Even when I'm in my feelings and hey, something make me laugh. Yeah, listen. You know what'd be funny? That's what I said about laughter. That's how laughter is so strong. Because it's an emotion. You can be mad about something and somebody come up and make you laugh straight out of that, make you forget about it. You just that one moment. All you do is focus on what they just said to you. That's so funny that just for those matter of seconds, it just made you laugh and forget about it. Now, of course, you're gonna go back to it like anything that's life. You know what I mean? But that moment of laughter, that's $1,000 right there. That's $1,000. You know what I mean? That's how I make you laugh. It's like, man, I can tell people, you laugh at a funeral. How you find something funny to laugh at a funeral? I don't know, but we do it. Me and my cousins ain't allowed to sit together in their funerals. Who tell you? They separate us. They be like, no, y'all not allowed to sit there. It don't matter. It's 4 of us. You know what I mean? Every time we turn around, we start laughing. I don't know. We just thinking about what the person thinking about I don't know. It's just something funny. That you just got to find laughter about a lot of stuff. That's it. You know what I mean? You know, not evictions or nothing like that, but you know what I mean? If you had to, you know, you had to do it. You got to lighten that particular moment. Like, you can go crazy. You know what I mean? Once you start laughing, sometimes it's going crazy right there. You going right crazy in front of them. You laughing about it, you like, man, I'm about to kill this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You laughing, but you about to kill some guy goddamn ass. How we land in the casket, yeah, that should be funny. I mean, all the time, you know. Or the pastor. Like, why the fuck all the pastors got to talk the same? You know what I'm saying about that? Like, You know, you be like, man, weren't you at the church in Philadelphia? Weren't you at the church in Hawaii? Weren't you at the church in New Orleans? That's all they yes, and I told them. And they all got a handkerchief want to wipe their mouth. You like, what's going on? You get that? And ain't that handkerchief monogram? Like you got Pastor Johnson's. John, let me see them letters on there, man. You act like him. Y'all cousins, y'all related. Like all pastors is related. They come from the same family. They all start preaching the same. You know what I mean? That's why I like some other pastors, you know what I'm saying, that, you know, pastor on their own accord. To me, that's real. That's realer than that. You ever hear that cursing pastor? I think that would really be fun, though. You know what I mean? Devil, get the fuck out of here, devil. That motherfucking devil, fuck that motherfucking devil-ass nigga. Devilish-ass nigga. Fuck that nigga in his horns. Shove his horns up his motherfucking ass. Fuck the devil. Devil ain't shit. Bitch-ass goat. It's like, upstanding goat-ass, fucking goat-ass motherfucker. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. You know, pastors can go hard on them. They cuss the devil out. Maybe that's allowed. Everybody here at the church say, fuck the devil. Like, fuck the police. Fuck the devil. Fuck you, Ice Cube. The day was a hot day. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what the problem is. I got too much alone time, y'all, to be thinking about shit. That's what be funny. I used to be in the house on punishment all the time. That's probably why I be funny. I ain't had nobody to talk to. The furniture got, I think somebody we was talking about, like, I used to do that. I'd be on punishment, and I'd be in my house tormenting my mom. My dad put me on punishment and go out, go play pool or do whatever he do. He leave me there with my mom, yo, I'll be having my mom either laughing or, Anthony, go outside. Leave me alone, Anthony. Stop asking me questions. And then, you know, I get on her nerve and she send me outside. I'm like, but Dad said I was on punishment. Listen, go outside. All right, Mom. You said you should be a pass out the pit? Yeah, who that? Papa, what's up? What's that? Why? What you say? What's why? What? Why you somebody used to be the pastor? Yeah, man. I'm telling you, I just be feeling like that. Like I want pastor to be real with me. You know what I'm saying? You know he ain't supposed to be doing that. You know what I mean? Pull him straight out of there. You know what I mean? I mean, there's a lot of things, man, that goes on in churches that shouldn't be. You know what I mean? You know, come on, but Sister Priscilla, don't be wearing your shirt like that. Pull that shit up. You know what I'm saying? You know we got all these kids in there and these husbands in there. Go ahead, pull that shit up. Be showing your booty. Tell them that shit. Stop showing your titties. Pull that up, girl. All right, now what's going on here? Sit your ass down with the big ass booty. Stop that. Messing with all the men. You know what I mean? Hey, you cracking up at church. You like, yo, this pastor cool as shit. You know, but a lot of times people just get dressed to go to church and they so hypocritical, man. Say dress as you want, just come as you are. You know what I mean? And everybody get all dressed up crazy and be on some other stuff. Like and subscribe, y'all. Subscribe. Papa, what up? Oh, he said, Papa, what up? Oh, you know Papa? Papa, what up? Yeah, he came in and went out, I guess. Yeah. I love it when they call me Big Papa. Yeah. Yeah, out the pit, man. I'm trying to see if I can, I met this brother today at the school. He one of the teachers. You know what I mean? He's a single dude. So he kind of, man, was talking about, you know, kind of the single life and stuff like that. Shit, I might get on there with him like, yo, man, you want to get on here? That'd be a good, dope-ass show. Because, man, I was literally talking about dating online. He said, man, I date on Facebook and date online. And I was like, yeah, you know, the first question they ask you is like, how tall you are. They be mad because They said niggas be lying about their height online. Apparently you're gonna see this girl. Why would you tell her you 6 foot something and then you get there you 5'4", 5'2"? You know what I'm saying? Just tell them how, how tall you are. But you know why they don't do it? Because they get counted out right off the back when a woman be like, oh, he a short dude. It's like, but y'all up here looking for men, now you gotta be a certain height. Like, come on. Come on with the bullshit. You want somebody to treat you right or love you. What's up, Ben Mac? They are between. And what's up? Yeah, I'm in like the bug. He said, up to the double, yeah. NBA, yeah, I'm telling you, man. So I was like, I think I'm gonna get on there with dude and like we gonna do some kind of singles thing or something. You know what I mean? I'm gonna talk to him about that. He'll probably like that shit. You know what I mean? Because like I said, that's a topic that people don't realize. Like this nigga like 6'5", 6'7", or some shit like that. So he ain't got that problem. But like you said, you on there online and you talking yourself up, then you go to meet him and you like, yo, like this is who I was talking to. You know what I mean? Because they be lying. Everybody gonna be a representative online, man. On them chats. You know what I mean? Till you go see him. You know what I mean? You talking to this fine ass, you like, damn, that's a picture of you? And you looking at her, you like, damn, she nice. Nice body, she beautiful, pretty. You like, oh, look at that butt. Okay. Then you go over there, and she got a big ass with a big dick. You know what I'm saying? You like, whoa, what happened? I ain't have enough money to finish. You like, what? You was showing me all that shit like I'm thinking you was a fucking chick. Like, you know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. So it's hard to be dating online. I don't play no games. I'm going to start telling them to show me. Put me on, turn the camera on. What you got? You got Android, you got iPhone. What you got? All right, come on. We going to video this shit. You know what I'm saying? We going to video. You ain't got to go get nobody else in the room. Close that door and let me see if this you really you. See if all those parts. Let me see if I see any stitches on your parts. Let me see if I see stitches around that. No, you ain't real. Now I want to see some baby pictures. I want to see your mom have you. I want to see him cut the umbilical cord. But I'm just saying, people be lying online though, man. They be telling you they all kinds of stuff. You know what I mean? But I talked to a lot of women. They were saying they got lying about their height. You know what I mean? And it's like, again, why are you judging the person on their height? But I get it. You know what I mean? I don't have that problem. I'm 6'2", but you know what I mean? It's still crazy. Like that short dude can give you a good relationship. You know what I'm saying? I mean, date a midget. You know what I mean? Midget might have a good ass heart. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. And somebody said, would you date a midget? I'm like, yeah. And then they think I'm playing. When I be like, would you date a midget? They like, no, I wouldn't date a midget. You like, well, why you being discriminatory against his height? You know what I mean? You ain't even see the midget. Already you talking about you ain't gonna dating because you don't want to date nobody shorter than you. So you rather date a big nigga to beat you up. You know what I'm saying? Who beat you up any day? You feel well protected or whatever, I don't know. But then you go mess with another woman. Like, come on. So you rather mess with another woman than to mess with a midget. I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? Tell me about it. I just don't understand. Yeah, would you date a midget? Yeah, I bet you a man. Any woman on here right now, if you're out of the three, because there's only 3 people on here. So if you're a woman, would you date a midget? Like guys that date a midget, they like, damn, shorty all down packed. You know what I mean? Butt look bigger. I never seen a flat butt midget and flat chested midget. I mean, I'm pretty sure they out there, but you know what I mean? But they be having bodies. You know what I mean? I don't know what as far as the men, but the men they be strong. They ain't got a long arm, but you know what I'm saying? They ain't got forearms, but they got like, you know, biceps, like, you know what I'm saying? No. They just don't have long forearms, you know what I mean? But they be having muscle. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I really feel like you should be dating somebody on you know, how they treat you. You know what I mean? You know, of course he can't pick you up and carry you away. You can pick him up, carry away. About the difference in that? You know what I'm saying? How about you date different? You know what I mean? How about that one? All the guys I date, they're turning out to be pieces of shit. So date half the dude. You know what I'm saying? Date a midget. You know what I mean? You might have to date 3 midgets to actually make one. You know what I mean? If you dating all the tall, dark skin, which everybody going for the tall dude. You know what I'm saying? Everybody going for the buff dude. The guy with the nice shape. The guy with the nice height. Now you're right. You know, he got options like crazy. The short dude don't have as many options. Or y'all lessen the options. But that don't mean he can't take care of you. You know what I'm saying? Physically or financially or even mentally. You know what I mean? Because that's when you know they superficial. Because they probably don't even know nothing about, like, you ever heard the statement sapiosexual? Sapiosexual is your intelligence. You know, it's usually between the men, you know, opposite sex. But it's like a mind fuck. You know what I'm saying? So you really get attracted by the intelligence of that person, or just y'all conversation. They ain't even gotta be intelligent. Just say that y'all on that same vibe. You might like his voice, he like your voice. You know what I'm saying? The conversation. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that nigga know how to cook. And you like, damn. Well, you know how to fix cars. And you like, you put the alternator where again? You know what I'm saying? Where does the brakes go? Oh my God. Oh, you pressing stop really hard. You know what I mean? You just don't know. But yeah. I don't know. Ain't like the bug, y'all. Subscribe to me. Oh, dang, all my windshield wiper fluid gone. Oh, shit. All right, hold up. Stop. Oh, shit. All right, but I can see, though. Yeah, yes. I ain't know all that shit was gone, though. Yeah, but if y'all got a little time, go back and look on here. See what I was saying. You know what I mean? We can always spark it up for another conversation. Something to be talked about. I give them something to talk about. Yeah, I don't never know the words of shit, y'all, so don't expect me to sing. I don't know the words of nothing. You know what I mean? I always lip sync. Put my own words in it. I mean, you know, I know a lot of songs, though. That's the crazy thing. I know a lot of songs. I heard a lot of music. But I don't have time to even remember their lyrics and shit like that. I think I gotta work. I gotta remember my own lyrics. You know what I'm saying? Especially when I'm talking to the ladies. I gotta kind of know what to say. But yeah, I'm almost home. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so it's almost an hour. So yeah, out the pit, yeah, I was just gonna be on here for like an hour, you know what I mean? I might jump back on it again once I get home. But I did tell myself, like, I'm gonna turn around, jump on here for about an hour, you know what I mean, getting home. I was almost home now. But just so I could get settled, sitting back. You know what I'm saying? That way I ain't too dangerous with driving. I can talk to people. That's probably why I had the people jumped off here, because they like, yeah, he can't even respond to me. Now some of them can't see me, so they mad. You know what I mean? So, you know, I'm going to get back on there, do my thing. So, yeah, out the pit. Once I get home, I'm going to get back on. Yeah, you gone for now, but like I said, once I get back home, I'm going to get back on. You know what I'm saying? But, yo, while I'm on here, y'all, subscribe, press that, double tap that like button. I'm trying to learn all this. Get me up so I can get up. Help me get up. Pick you up with subscribes. You know what I mean? I'm trying to learn the game something different. I'm trying to see if I can do something. So, yep. It's 59 minutes and 20-something seconds. So it's almost an hour. So I'm going to get off of here, but I'm going to jump back on again in a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So everybody stay tuned. Check me out. It's Ant Like the Bug. I'll be back tonight for another hour. You know what I'm saying? But because I'm driving, I'm about to get off. I'm out.